Hello, boys and girls. It's Mr. Ernest. So, today begins our new series. Our last series was all about farm animals, and this one is going to be about African animals. Africa is a continent that is very far away from here, and it has all sorts of interesting animals like lions, elephants, zebras, giraffes. We're going to be drawing some of those. Today, though, is going to be the lion. And I think this should be a fun one for you. No, we're not going to draw the entire body of the lion. We're going to draw just the head. The reason I'm just doing the head is so we can have a different perspective. This way it's going to be looking at us as opposed to looking one direction. We're going to be practicing symmetry. Symmetry is when something is the same on both sides. Let's look at this. Let's look at my little Godzilla. See how both sides are the same. This hand is identical to that hand. That foot's identical to that foot. Even the face. The eyes in the same place. The teeth are in the same place. The nostrils are in the same place. It's all symmetrical. So what we're going to do is we're going to figure out where everything's going to be. I'm thinking the eyes would be here, and if the eyes are here, that probably means the mouth is down here, the top of the head would be up here, and the bottom would be down here. So one thing that is very unique to lions is their mane. A lion mane, it's the big... It's the hair that's around the boy lions, around their heads. So we're going to be making the big mane, and I think it's going to be about that size. Let's get this up here. This part's pretty easy. We're just going up and down, up and down. So this is kind of the halfway point. This is going to be the middle. So you see here how the hair is pointing in this direction. The hair now is going to be pointing in the other direction once we're on the other side of that halfway point. Yeah, it's okay. This doesn't have to be perfectly symmetrical. You know, it's a little different on both sides, but I think it's clear what it is. So we know that the eyes are going to be around here, and the mouth is going to be around here. What we need to do now is we need to figure out where are we going to start. I think the best place to start is going to be with the mouth and nose. So you might remember when we did this with sheep. So what we do is we make a Y. Like that. You start with a Y. And then on this side, it goes down and it goes up. Do the same with the other side. Down, up. And the top of the Y, go like that. Do you see what's happening? That's its nose. And these are the top of its lips. You know, let's do the bottom jaw. There, that way you can see that it's connected to the mane. It's connected to all that fur. Here, let's put some whiskers real quick. Just put little dots. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's how I like to do it. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Those are the whiskers. All right, so now we know that the eyes are going to, if this is the mouth, then the eyes are going to be up here. So we're going to make some lines that go from the nose up to the eyes. All right, so here's this corner of the nose, right? I want you to start above it. You're not going to make a line straight to it, but go a little bit above, then put your pen or pencil down. And then you just kind of make this swooping motion like that. Then I want you to do the same thing over here. Very nice. Next, we're going to do a semicircle. That means it's not the entire circle. It's just part of it. So you put that on the inside of those little swoops. Then in the middle, try to make a circle. Oh my goodness, he's looking right at us. All right. So now we're going to make the rest of the fur around its face to show that it is connected to the mane. And it's kind of like what we did on the outside. Just lots of outs and ins, outs and ins. But it's always pointed inside towards the face. Kind of looks like spikes. There we go. Now we are almost done with this part. Next, we need to do the ears. So the ears kind of stick out of the mane. Now, if this were a person, these were the eyes and that was the mouth, the ears would be over here. But they have their ears a little bit higher. So what we're going to do is I'm doing this first to show that it's popping out of the mane. Remember how we did semicircles here? We're going to do some semicircles again. Or maybe semi-ovals. And then do another one on the inside. And do the same thing over here. Just doing semi-ovals. Wow. Let's write down the word lion. L. I. Well, I'm sure you can guess that. On lion. Now, I know it sounds like a U, lion, but it's actually O. Lion, N. Lion. Beautiful. All right, let us begin with coloring. So first thing I think I'm going to do is I'm going to make these eyes orange. Now I'm going to make the center of the eye black. I think for the nose, I want to make the nose pink. I want to make the inside of the ears pink too. You know what? Looking at those eyes, I don't know if I would have chosen that color. But you know what? That's art. There's no mistakes in art. You know, if there's something you realize that you don't think it worked, well, now you know for next time you might not make that same choice. That's okay. I think this would be good for the mouth. This is peach. So the mane and its skin are different colors. Even though they're both covered in hair, they're both different colors. So I'm trying to not color in the mane, the color that I'm using right now. You know what? I believe the ears would be the same color as the face. Excellent. I think I missed a few spots. All right. This is coming along nicely. I think what we should do then is we will start with yellow. So line manes, it's not all one color. It transitions. That means it goes from one color to another color. So usually it's pretty light in the middle. That's why I'm not drawing all the way to the outside. Now I'm switching over to brown. I'm going to fill in the rest brown. But I might have another color after that. See how this is a lighter color and this is a darker color? It's interesting, right? Well, that's interesting. If I put just a few of these brown lines, it makes it look a little bit more like hair, doesn't it? I like that. That might be something you can do in yours. Not too many. Oh, this is a very big one. There's lots of coloring to do today. Oh, that looks, I think that's looking very nice. Maybe I should put a little bit on here. I'm not too sure about that. You know what? I'm going to leave that alone. I'm going to leave that alone. It's okay to be experimental. Experimental means trying new things. So I think what I'm going to do is add a tiny little bit of black because it has another color change. See these the ends of the hair? A little bit of black there. Not too much. I'm not going to fill it in completely. Maybe just 3 each. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Depending on how big it is. Just a couple. Wow. What do you think of that? I think that came out pretty well. All right. Well, this is our first stop in our African safari. Safari is when you go out into nature to look at animals in their habitat or where they live. We're not quite doing that, but it's fun to think of this as a safari, isn't it? All right. Until next time. Goodbye.